Is there any towns to buy a house in Florida that is relatively affordable to live compared to the other parts of the state? Well, let's find out together. I'll list down 10 of cheapest towns in Florida. Starting with the Tallahassee, located in North Florida. It's 98.2 square miles and has 203,650 residents. It's the county seat of Leon County and home to the famous Florida State Capitol building. The median home here costs around $305,000, and the average rent is $1,450. The median household income is $57,000. The cost of housing is about 13% less than the national average, and the cost of utilities is about 15% less. For people who like being outside, Tom Brown Park has softball grounds. John Paul II Catholic High School is the best school in the area. However, people there should know that, according to FBI statistics, the chance of having a severe or property crime is about 1 in 33. I asked a local. He said that this place is a pretty good deal for life. He said some beautiful neighborhoods are on the edges. It's lovely, especially for people who like typical southern scenery. It's easy to get to parks, camping areas, and trails, which makes it an excellent spot for people who love being outside. Next is Titusville. Located in Brevard County and on Florida's famous Space Coast, it is close to the Kennedy Space Center and a great place to see rocket landings. It's 34.2 square miles big, and about 50,000 people will live there in 2024. The median home price is around $315,000 and an average rent of $1,150. The median household income is $57,000, and living costs are also cheaper. Outside, there are many things to do, like surfing, kiteboarding, bird watching, shooting, flying, fishing, and exciting airboat rides. The 20.35-acre Riverside Park, just north of the Titusville Marina, is a favorite spot in the neighborhood. South Lake Elementary is the best school in the county, which makes it even more appealing to families. Regarding safety, Titusville has a crime rate of about 19.45 cases per 1,000 people yearly, making it a calm place to live. A person who lives in the town told me it was a great place to raise kids, especially for people who want to escape the noise and chaos of a big city. It has accessible access routes to Daytona, Cocoa, and Orlando from the town, so that people can go there for work or fun. As the horse capital of the world, Ocala is a busy spot in Central Florida, also the county home of Marion County. As of 2024, about 70,000 people lived in Ocala, which is 47.79 square miles. The median home price in the city is about $280,000, and the average rent is about $1,500. The cost of living in Ocala is 7% less than the Florida average and 8% less than the national average. This means the city is still reasonable, even though the median household income is $52,000. Westport High School is undoubtedly the best school in the area. Just east of downtown, Fort King National Historic Park is great for history buffs. It was very important in the Second Seminole War. And Silver Spring State Park has glass-bottom boats, kayaks, and waters that are as clear as glass. A family told me they had lived in a small town called Inverness, just outside Ocala, for about a year. Since they were from a more urban place, they often felt better when they drove into Ocala to experience the city life they were used to. Next is the Lake Wales. It's in Polk County. It's in the Lakeland Winter Haven metropolitan area. Rolling hills and citrus trees surround it. This beautiful place covers 14 square miles and has about 16,800 people. It's a calm place with lively events like rodeos. It's affordable, with a median home price of about $280,000 and an average rent of $1,200. The median household income is also $56,000. Lake Wales is 11% less expensive than the national average and 17% cheaper than other Florida towns. The crime rate is also low, with only 2.7 violent events per 1,000 people each year. Lake Wales Senior High School is the best school in the area, which makes the city even more appealing to families. 250-acre historic site, Bok Tower Gardens and Bird Refuge is one of the city's most popular spots. Recently, a person I talked to who had come here from London was shocked at how much things had changed. They said it would cost half as much for twice as much room. Before, they paid £2,000 monthly for a one-bedroom apartment in London. Now, they only pay £400 monthly for a house in the hills. Next, we're in Daytona Beach on Florida's Atlantic coast. The town is 64 square miles and 85,900 people live here. It's a busy place for tourists to visit, but it also has cheap homes for people who want to live by the water. And the cost of living is about the same as the state average and about 2% less than the national average, making it a cheap place to live by the water. The best school in the area is South Daytona Elementary School, and about 22 crimes happen for every 1,000 people living there. The median home price is about $305,000, and the average rent is $1,590. The median household income is $48,000. The city has many types of housing, from single-family homes to condos by the beach. Many of the condominiums here have pools and gyms, making it feel like you're living in a paradise. However, you should monitor HOF fees because they can change your total budget. A shorter drive away is Daytona, a calmer city close to nature sites like Lake Monroe and Leonia Preserve. It's an excellent option for busy coastal areas. And don't forget the Daytona International Speedway, which is famous for being the Daytona 500 NASCAR race site. Next is Pensacola, located in the westernmost part of the Florida Panhandle. It covers 40 square miles and will have 53,500 people in 2024. It's known for its beautiful beaches and bright green waves. It's still a cheap place to live, with a median home price of around $313,000, an average rent of $1,570, and a median family income of $68,000. Many homes are well kept, and some even have views of the water. Also, many neighborhoods don't charge HOA fees. Well, that's something you have to keep an eye on. The 11% lower cost of living than the rest of Florida and 13% less the country. Pensacola also has 25% lower property costs than the rest of the country. However, utilities cost about 11% more than the national average. The crime rate is 5% lower, and serious crimes are 15% lower than the national average. And Pensacola High School is the best school in the area. I talked to a family there who told me how much they love the area. They talked about how nice the beaches are and how cheap it's to live there, and there is no state tax, and that winters are light and only last 8 weeks. Located between Tampa and Orlando is the Lakeland. It's famous for its beautiful lakes and outdoor activities. It's 75 square miles and has just over 125,000 residents. The median home price is around $309,000. The median family income is $58,300, and the median rent is $1,320. It has a mix of historic homes and new buildings, and it still has the feel of a small town while being close to bigger cities. The cost of living is about 12% less than the national rate. Bonnet Springs Park brings together wildlife, culture, leisure, and learning. The best school in the area is Lakeland Senior High School. The crime rate is about 23 per 1,000 people living there yearly. It's hot from May to October. At number 3 is Jacksonville. It's on the Atlantic coast of northeastern Florida and has 22 miles of beautiful beaches, eco-adventures, world-class public art, and a lot of history. It's the most popular place in Florida. With a population of 997,150 people and an area of 874 square miles big. It's also the county seat of Duval County. The famous St. Johns River runs through the city, shaping its character while offering many leisure and business possibilities. And the median household income is $75,000. The median home price is $300,000, and the average rent is $1,500. It's an excellent place to live because the cost is about 7% less than the national average. With a subtropical climate, Jacksonville has mild winters and pleasant summers, so you can enjoy being outside all year. Crime rate is about 27 crimes per 1,000 people each year. A resident of the area told me it can be hard to find a place to live. However, they've said energy costs increased recently. The next place offers quality of life that's hard to beat. It's Gainesville. Located in northern Florida, it's the county seat of Alachua County. It's 34,588 acres and has about 147,000 residents. The state's biggest and oldest university, the University of Florida, is in the city, making it a center for science, education, arts, and sports. The university and UF Health Hospital are the main companies, providing many jobs in the area. The cost of living is 5% less than the national average, making it a great place for students. In an average year, there are about 24.7 crimes for every 1,000 people. And the median home price is $265,000. The median family income is $55,000, and the average rent is $1,100. The Butterfly Rainforest and Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park are two places people can enjoy the most here. Gainesville High School is one of the best schools in the area. And coming at number 1 is on the east coast of Florida and covers about 98 square miles. It's the biggest municipal area in Brevard County and the 7th largest city in Florida, with a population of 140,700. Palm Bay is known for its beauty and high standard of living. It has the feel of a small town while also having modern conveniences. The median home price is $330,000, and the average rent is $1,550. The median household income is $63,000. Living here costs about 5% less than in the rest of the country and 12% less than in the average Florida city. About 18 crimes happen for every 1,000 people who live there each year. The 130-acre Turkey Creek Sanctuary. Fish or boat at Castaway Point Park for a relaxed afternoon and eat along the river. Palm Bay Magnet Senior High School is the best school in the area. A person living in the area told me Palm Bay is a typical neighborhood. They said it feels more like a commuter town, where people live to save money on rentals in other places. But they said they were happy living near the Malabar Road exit next to Walmart. They like how easy it's to get to the highway, making traffic fears less problematic. They also like that all the stores they need are nearby, and the neighborhood is clean and friendly. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe for more and comment your favorite place. See you in the next one.